And good evening, everybody. You're looking live at Vatican City right now, where earlier this week, the Bishop of Buffalo met with the Bishop of Rome. We are learning more tonight about that face-to-face with the Pope. Late this afternoon, I sat down with Bishop Michael Fisher, who is leading the Buffalo Diocese through a very difficult process of bankruptcy, and it's happening amid sex abuse settlements and the merging and closures of many parishes. He turned to the Holy See for guidance and just returned from Rome late last night. Bishop Fisher, thanks so much for talking to us. I know you're fresh back from this trip. Let me start by just asking, what was the Pope's message to Western New York?
Well, twice he told me that that he to tell the people that we were in his prayers and that he was certainly going to continue to pray for us, I assured him of our prayers. So he was very grateful for the gifts that we brought to him representing the diocese, the jersey from the Buffalo Bills. He smiled at that, and then we presented him with a book on the life of Monsignor Nelson Baker, and I reminded him that we were in the process of trying to have Father Baker canonized. So he was, again, very grateful for that, but most importantly, he just wanted the good people here to know that he's praying for us.
How did this audience come about? Did you put in a request, or did the Vatican wish you to come?
I think it was a little of both. I've been encouraged to get to know the people in the offices over there. I didn't study in Rome, so it was important for me to go over and to clarify what's happening here, to make sure the people in those offices are informed about that. For me also to express the urgency of what we're involved with.
Obviously the meeting with the Pope is the highlight, but I know these were important meetings with the different administrative entities in Vatican City. What message did you get from them in terms of what they will allow the Diocese of Buffalo to do going forward?
Well, it was more like continue with the process, but also encouraging us to work with them, and as they want to work with us. So again, I think that was the major emphasis of this, was so that they can put faces with the people involved in all of this, and that we were able to clarify what we're going through in terms of our restructuring of the diocese, as well as the Chapter 11. They're to look at the positive things that it's important for us to do this, so that we can move forward with a sense of hope and mission as church.
Did you get a definitive answer in terms of some of the policies going forward? For instance, getting a percentage of the unrestricted funds from parishes. There have been some who have said that's in violation of canon law. Did you get a specific answer as to whether or not you can do that?
No. Again, we were talking on a broad situation there, looking at, and we've been assured we're following the process and how we're doing that. Sometimes it's trying to understand how we come up with that. Every diocese is different. We're the same in some ways, in trying to follow the law, but we're also different in how our resources come together and what we're capable of doing.
No one wants to see their church close, right? And there obviously have been groups that have formed to try to keep their parishes open that have been designated for closure or for merging. Some of them have had levels of success in appealing to the Vatican. Did that come up in the discussions and how that process will play out?
Not specifically. I mean, the main thing that they're focused on is that we're following our processes correctly, and which we are. And now there are going to be questions about things. I think there's always question when you have a large amount of people that are appealing, and we just let the process play out. But we didn't get into specific parishes with those things.
Overall, a successful trip?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I think I see light at the end of the tunnel, maybe, hopefully, but we still have to work through a lot of things and a lot of complications. But we'll get there.
Bishop, thank you.
God bless you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
So not a lot of definitive answers from the Vatican yet in terms of what the Buffalo Diocese can and cannot do. I'm sure that will frustrate some folks who are opposed to what some of Bishop Fisher's plans are, but he promised to do a better job of communicating all of this to Catholics here in Western New York. We're going to have that part of my conversation with him tonight at 6 o'clock.